Picture this, you've tried every diet under the sun, but those stubborn pounds just won't budge. You've counted calories, you've cut out carbs, you've even attempted to survive on nothing but cabbage soup for a week. Yet despite your best efforts, the scale remains unyieldingly static. It's a struggle that's all too familiar to many of us, and it's enough to make you want to throw in the towel and declare pizza your one true love. But what if I told you there's another way? A way that doesn't involve gnawing on celery sticks and guzzling gallons of green juice? It's called the ketogenic diet, or keto for short, and it's been making waves in the weight loss world. It's not just another fad diet, but a way of eating that's backed by science and embraced by millions. So what if there was a different way to approach weight loss? Enter the keto diet. So you're probably wondering, what exactly is this keto diet? Well, let's dive in and decode this dietary enigma. The ketogenic diet, or keto as it's fondly known, is a high-fat, low-carbohydrate, and moderate protein plan. Picture a plate with a juicy steak, a side of avocado, and a handful of nuts. That's a classic keto meal. Now you might be thinking, wait, aren't fats supposed to be bad? Not all fats are created equal, my friends. On keto, we're talking about healthy fats. Think avocados, cheese, dark chocolate, and yes, even butter. These fats are your new best friends, making up about 70% of your daily caloric intake. Next up are proteins. These aren't the star of the show, but they still play a significant role. They're like the reliable sidekick, making up about 20% of your daily calories. We're talking fish, meats, and eggs here. And last but not least, we have carbohydrates. Now these guys are usually the life of the party in most diets, but in the keto world they're more like a wallflower. You'll be consuming a mere 10% of your daily calories from carbs. That means swapping out your bread and pasta for veggies and berries. Now here's where the magic happens. By drastically reducing your carb intake, your body enters a state known as ketosis. This is essentially a metabolic makeover where your body, instead of burning glucose from carbs for energy, starts burning fat. And voila, you become a fat-burning machine. But how does this happen? When carbs are scarce, your liver starts to convert fat into ketones, which are a type of acid. These ketones then serve as an alternate fuel source for your body, keeping you energized and focused. So, if you've been dreaming of a diet where you can say goodbye to counting calories and hello to cheese and bacon, then the keto diet might just be your match made in heaven. In essence, the keto diet turns your body into a fat-burning machine. And hey, if you're liking this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more diet tips and tricks. Now let's dive into the science behind why and how the keto diet promotes weight loss. When you start a keto diet, you're essentially flipping the energy switch in your body. Instead of relying on carbohydrates, your body starts burning fats for energy. But how does this happen? Well, it begins by restricting your intake of carbs. This means saying goodbye to bread, pasta, and sugar-filled snacks. In their place, you'll be consuming foods rich in fats and moderate in proteins. This change in your diet prompts your body to enter a metabolic state called ketosis. In ketosis, your liver starts breaking down the fat you eat and the fat stored in your body into molecules called ketones. These ketones then become your body's new energy source. As your body burns more fat for energy, you start losing weight. But that's not all. The keto diet also has a profound effect on insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. By lowering your carb intake, you're also lowering your insulin levels. This is key because insulin promotes fat storage. So, when insulin levels drop, fat burning can increase. Voila, you've become a fat-burning machine. But what about hunger, you ask? That's another area where the keto diet shines. It's not just about eating less, it's about feeling less hungry. The high-fat, moderate protein foods you'll be eating on a keto diet are incredibly satiating. They fill you up and keep you feeling full for longer, which naturally reduces your calorie intake. And here's a little bonus science for you. Even when carbs are scarce, your body can still produce some glucose. It does this through a process called gluconeogenesis, where it converts non-carbohydrate sources like proteins and fats into glucose. This ensures that your body and brain always have the fuel they need. So you see, it's not magic, it's science. Embarking on the keto journey is not always smooth sailing, especially at the start. Picture this. You've stocked up on avocados, eggs, and almonds. You're ready to say goodbye to pasta and hello to butter. But then, you hit a speed bump. It's like a flu, but not the kind you're used to. This one's got a name, the keto flu. The keto flu is a common experience as your body adjusts to its new fuel source. You might feel fatigue, headaches, and even a touch of irritability. You may even start questioning your life choices and wondering if carbs are really that bad. But don't let this deter you. This is just your body's way of saying, hey, we're switching gears here. Now here's the good news. You can manage these side effects, and I'm going to tell you how. First, keep those electrolytes in check. We're talking about sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are crucial for your body functions and can help alleviate some of those pesky keto flu symptoms. Next, remember to stay hydrated. As you cut carbs, your body will start shedding water, and with it, vital minerals. So keep that water bottle close. Add a pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon for flavor and extra electrolytes. Now let's talk food. If you're thinking keto is all about chomping on a stick of butter or gnawing on a slab of meat, think again. There's a whole world of delicious, satisfying, and yes, even decadent keto-friendly meals waiting for you. Imagine starting your day with a creamy avocado smoothie, or digging into a plate of scrambled eggs cooked in butter, sprinkled with cheese and paired with crispy bacon. For lunch, how about a fresh salad with grilled chicken, a generous drizzle of olive oil, and a side of olives? And dinner could be a juicy steak, seared to perfection, served with a side of buttery, garlicky spinach. And let's not forget snacking. Nuts, cheese, and low-carb fruits like berries can keep those hunger pangs at bay. But remember, it's not just about the food, it's also about the lifestyle. Keto is not a quick fix, but a journey. It's about redefining your relationship with food and understanding how your body uses it for fuel. And while the road might be a little bumpy at first, with a little patience and perseverance, you'll soon start to see the benefits. You'll feel more energetic, your cravings will decrease, and yes, you'll start losing weight. So, don't let the initial hurdle of the keto flu scare you off. Remember, even the most challenging journey begins with a single step, or in this case, a single bite. You've got this. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, or in this case, a single bite. So, we've gone through the what, the why, and the how of the keto diet for weight loss. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? Let's take a moment to recap. The ketogenic diet is all about high-fat, low-carb, and moderate protein intake. This balance nudges your body into a state called ketosis, where it burns fat for fuel instead of the usual suspect glucose. As a result, you might find yourself shedding those stubborn pounds. Besides weight loss, the benefits may also extend to better blood sugar control and reduced appetite. But how does this magic happen, you ask? Well, it's all in the science. When you limit your carb intake, your insulin levels drop. This promotes fat burning. Plus, the high-fat content of the diet can lead to increased satiety, which means you might naturally eat less. Despite the low carbs, your body is clever enough to produce some glucose from protein and fat through a process called gluconeogenesis. Now, every coin has two sides, and the keto diet is no exception. It's not for everyone. The initial adjustment period, often referred to as the keto flu, can bring potential side effects like fatigue and headaches. Not to mention, the long-term sustainability of the diet is still a topic of debate among experts. And let's face it, giving up carbs can be a tough call for many of us. Before you dive into the world of keto, remember to consult your doctor, do your research, and above all, listen to your body. It's the only one you've got, after all. If you decide to give it a go, there are plenty of delicious keto-friendly meals waiting for you. And that, my friends, is a wrap on our keto chat. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Whether keto is that step for you, only time will tell. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep striving for a healthier, happier you.